Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, and donated to my channel. Also, thank you to everyone who has purchased a reading with me. Now, this is it's just a general overview of 2018, and these messages will be specifically for someone out there because there's just too many of you going through too many different things. Now, I am using a different tarot deck here in this reading. It is called the Vice Versa Tarot, and as you can see, there are two sides to these cards. They are not necessarily read upright or reverse. They are read light and dark, inner and outer. Now, I've drawn a card for each position here. I wanted to go further out on this one, so I did draw some extra cards here for the ending of the year. Please remember that, you know, tarot gives you a heads up on what's coming, so that you can make the changes or the necessary changes that, you know, can change these energies here. So this is for the sign of Virgo. What I have, I'm going to begin with the overall energy here. We have Temperance, but we have the shadow side, excuse me. What I want you to notice here is what this angel is looking at. She's looking at the those wooden posts. Excuse me, I'm tripping over my tongue. Where the hangman was hanging. Okay. But obviously he's no longer there. I feel that you went against all the signs and you decided to make the sacrifice. I feel that you were given signs over here, but you didn't pay attention to them. And you decided to make the ultimate sacrifice here for something that, you know, you held quite strongly in your belief system or in your heart. Now, I read the cards the way I'm led to read them. Sometimes it can be about relationships. Other times it can be about work. I read however that I am led to. So let's begin. I see here that there was some sort of loss that you experienced, and you are grieving over it. You could be even depressive, okay? There is a bridge that does cross here over this river, but it's like you are unwilling to take it. You're unwilling to see these Two of Cups or what is still left standing. You are more focused on what has happened, and I feel that you have made an ultimate sacrifice to try to fix this, because this is somebody who wants a second chance. And I see over here that the universe here, because this is the other side of the Death card, it speaks to a narrowly averted disaster. It's getting a second chance to redo something, okay? But now here, there's a lot of resentment. It's like you were in a place where you were not recognized or did not get the attention or the recognition that you deserve. There could be people around you who are resentful towards you as we begin this year. So there is a second chance here. And I feel that this is what the Hanged Man was here thinking about, okay? and made the ultimate sacrifice. Here, after that, we have the Chariot, who is, it speaks to, because once again, we have the shadow side, and there, I know you can't see them because they're so small, but there are chains attached to those wheels that are stopping this chariot from moving forward. So perhaps this person made the ultimate sacrifice for a second chance for something that they were grieving, wherein they were not recognized, wherein there was a lot of conflict, a lot of resentment. But they were emotionally attached to whatever this situation was. From what I can see here, they felt that this was some sort of soulmate relationship, that they belonged, okay? There was a deep connection there that pulled them back, that caused them to make this ultimate sacrifice in hopes that this could work out, okay? They wanted to move away from this challenging, conflicting energy over here towards this second chance. So unable to continue like this, I got a glare from my window, like this, they made the ultimate sacrifice. They decided, ignoring all the signs. So this person has to learn the hard way. That's what this card is saying. They've made a decision here. This is, with the King of Swords, very decisive. So they went back to a past relationship. And you know, for some of you, it's going to be because of that family unit, because of that sense of loyalty to the family. Here, we see it. You decide to make that sacrifice for the family. Perhaps there are children involved. Hoping that it would bring balance here back in, because here, beginning of the year, you're very unbalanced here. And here, what I couldn't help but notice is the Two of Cups there and the Two of Cups here. So grieving over what had happened, wanting a second chance at what you felt or where you felt you belonged, because you did have that deep connection with that person. So wanting this second chance to redo, moving away from conflict. But there's still these chains here that will prevent this from moving forward, because you've been given signs, but you didn't listen. You must learn the hard way here. So the decision was taken for the family unit, hoping that this would bring balance, that you were making the right decision, a justifiable decision, to rebuild something from the ground. But please remember, you were given signs. And so, what instead will happen is that there will be anger, there will be fighting. This is not a nice card here. This is the shadow side of the Five of Wands, whereas the Five of Wands on the front is about competition, internal struggles. This is really real fighting, okay? Breakups. And here you are, Virgo, trying to understand it. You know, you made the ultimate sacrifice and you came back for the family unit. And now, you know, you're just back where you started, basically. There's all this fighting. Um, Breakups with the four. This is the shadow side of the Four of Wands, speaks to conflict and breakups and a betrayal here with the Ten of Swords. This speaks to endings, the ending of a cycle, and, of course, having to learn the hard way. You thought you were doing the right thing, though, you know. So you thought you were doing the right thing. You were ignoring the signs. You went back for the family unit, but it just didn't work out because, you know, it wasn't stable to begin with. So just, you know, it gives you a heads up for those of you that are thinking of sacrificing for the family unit. You know it's not going to work out here. So this is going to resonate with some, but not with others. The message is really for a specific few. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I do wish you all the best in 2018. Thank you so much for watching, and many blessings to you. Bye for now.